It's Wednesday, so let's talk about some senators with money up their buttholes, the presidential election, and Poland. Hi there, I'm Roux. Welcome to my video where I talk about whatever I want. Inspired by D'Angelo, I am. And today I want to talk about 2020, the dumpster fire. So, I've been MIA recently because I've been moving, but finally, I'm in my new apartment. And I'm more than ready to throw down and get back into my video schedule every weekday. While I've been gone though, there has been a lot of shit happening. Like in Brazil, where a senator, I think it was a government official, was caught with stacks of cash up his butthole. What? Apparently, this guy has been suspected of embezzling, stealing money from the coronavirus relief fund. So the money that was set aside to help with the pandemic, Plague 2.0. And they think that this man has been straight up stealing it. So they raided his house, and there's like, "Sir, your butt looks very square. What's wrong with it?" And he's just like, "Excuse me? My butt always looks like this. How dare you? Sir, we really think there's something in your butt that you're hiding." "No, you're being silly. Sir, we're going to have to insist to see what's in your pants." To which he actually has to show off the stacks of cash that he has shoved into his underpants. I read somewhere that he shoved it so far up there that he got some poo-poo on it. I don't know if that's true though. I can't corroborate that, but damn, that's some hardcore embezzling right there. In Poland, crazy extremists have gotten their way, and they have basically made abortion illegal. It makes me so angry. Like, whenever you think that, you know what, we're moving forward, equality, there's always going to be someone that's going to be like, "Excuse me, you're a woman. We're going to take your rights away from you again." We know you won the rights to have, control of your own body, like every other person who has a penis. But because you have a vagina, we've decided that, no. Apparently, in Poland, it was already very restrictive. But now it's become even more restrictive to the point where it's basically illegal. Because they took away the amendment that makes it so that you can abort a fetus that is ill, has severe abnormalities, making it so that that child would have very hard life or, anything like that. Even if the mother's life is literally on the line, or if you've been raped or there was a case of incest, are you allowed to have an abortion? Except not really, because you have to go in front of a committee, and damn, the wait line for that committee is so long, it's almost like they're just waiting for people to be, finished being pregnant before they grant you a meeting with this committee. People are outraged, throwing protests. I hope they get this reversed. It's nuts. It's one of those cases where a really, really extremist religious minority really wants to decide over everybody, and then everybody's like, "Excuse me? No." And then the extremists are like, "What do you mean? Why can't we decide for everyone? If you're a minority, you do not get to decide for the majority." I know that you've been accustomed to deciding over people since the Dark Ages, when the majority of people subscribed to extremist religious views. But guess what, honey? It's 2020 and people don't agree with you, and you do not get to decide over their lives. People pointed out that this is only going to accumulate in back alley abortions and children being left at orphanages, which is apparently already a problem in Poland. So, I genuinely believe that people who want that kind of legislation to go through where people can't have abortions if they want them, just don't like people. I think they must really like misery, because they only seem to care about people being born. They don't really seem to give a shit about them afterwards. So far as if that person would be having a good life or, parents who want them. The third story today is the presidential election. I think I can speak for every sane person on the planet when I say I really don't want Trump to win. The man is about as mature as an immature toddler, has zero impulse control, and I don't think he should be in charge of anything anymore with what he's been doing. I feel like all of the world is just watching on thinking, seriously, America, get your shit together. Seriously? Not that it's as easy as getting your shit together, because, democracy is being threatened as well. A bunch of Trump cult members, Trump supporters, blocked off a long stretch of road to make it so that people could not go and vote. Yay, democracy. Not that the police seem to give a shit, because they didn't come and disperse that crowd, but you better believe if they get a whiff of someone peacefully protesting because, some of their friends might have been murdered by police officers or some other abhorrent injustice in a police state, you better believe they're gonna show up with tear gas. Not all police, though. I read about a police chief who was protesting with the protesters who then ended up being assaulted by his own underlings, as in his own co-workers that he is the boss of. He was tear gassed and attacked because they didn't recognize him. Wow. Crazy. So I think I speak for everybody with even the slightest bit of morality or common sense or any sort of, brain cells to rub together when I say, maybe it's better that this Biden dude wins. Not saying he's perfect. He's got a hell of a lot of skeletons in the closet too, but he seems to be, not insane. So that would be nice to not have to deal with a crazy person who only cares about himself and his own narcissistic goals. That would be nice. Just for everyone in the world. Also, our other state leaders. It'd be nice not to have to deal with him anymore. Right of this minute, as I'm recording, there has not been declared a winner. But it's neck and neck, which is, disconcerting. You'd think most people, even if they were a fan of him, would have learned and know better by now, so that he has that many votes is, alarming. Yeah, that's basically what's been going on recently. Do comment below if there's other stuff you want us to talk about, or if you have opinions on these subjects. I love you, you're awesome, and I love discussing with you guys, so do comment below. Fire it up. Fire up the comment section. Thank you so much to my wonderful patrons, Katbra, Madayana Wudska, Cami, Ellie, and Splackjack. If anyone's interested in becoming my patron, there is a link in the description. I just want to say thank you so much for coming by. You make it so that I can do this. And I hope that my long absence hasn't made it so that you're not interested in my content anymore. Yeah. For everyone who is very disappointed in me for not posting a true crime episode today, don't worry, it's going to be posted on Friday. Because of everything with the moving and everything, the editing was it was too crazy to do in one day. But I gotcha. See you on Friday. See you later, alligator. I love you. Bye.